Okay, so we have a visitor, and they say that they are all about manifestation of abundance. So the question is,
We are bringing in our readers and healers, and we want this to be to reach those who need to see it and to see the offering, and so that we can create success within the business and to reach those that need this. How do we best get out there to create the abundance that allows us to grow and to spread the love?
I'm shown like electricity, which is real interesting, like lightning or something striking. So will you help us with that lightning strike? It is saying, it's almost like it's giving me a commercial of you talking about this process and these healers and offering it. It's like a lightning strike. And then I saw you in like a commercial setting where you were talking about Elevated Planet, and the readers and the healers. Okay, so I've been shown a drip, and then it's like, how do we turn on the faucet? So I'm being told that when we start launching our readers and our healers, that's really going to do a lot to get us out there. But it's as if there is some type of media component that we need. Now, they're saying straight to TV, not social media. But nowadays, how do you go straight to TV? How do you do that? What do we do to get on TV? And okay, now we have a YouTube channel, and they're saying that we don't utilize that enough. And YouTube going live, that seems to be another thing to do, instead of us just always coming on here together one-on-one, that we should take our wagons to YouTube and do some of this stuff on YouTube live. Okay. Now, I don't know if we have enough followers to do that, but we could work on that and start being very transparent in how we are working through this process. Will that bring us followers? Well, it seems like the slow drip turns into a stream. So it seems like that us massaging and working with the YouTube channel. Also, I see blue lightning around this young girl and around the Crab Museum, but mostly around the young girl, as if that is a blue, like a squares around it, as if that's a major win for us to really put her forward facing. And then you stepping back and allowing, see, that's the thing, like us stepping back and allowing for us to, I guess, corral the cats or corral the energy of these healers and these readers and put it out there, and allowing for them to be the main event. But it's really important that you stay with the twiglet zone.
Okay.
All right. Stay with the twiglet zone. You don't have to do it all the time, but any flights of fancy, any type of whimsical healing experiences that you've heard of or you want to talk about, please stay focused. And then it's about us turning that meditation series that we have done into a product.
Yes.
Those are the three areas that they showed me that made like some type of constellation of some kind. That is you with these healers shining the light, stepping back, you staying with the twiglet zone, and us moving really trying to find a way to monetize what we've already done and create a package for people to buy. And then once we do that, the marketing, then we can take it to social media. But even then, it's something, YouTube, that YouTube thing also comes in, not to forget that. Yes. And this was energy of like, interesting. Because I always see this energy when I do my interstellar, work with you, but I ignore it because it's annoying. But apparently it's a big helpmate. It's like a symbol it is symbolized by a white rabbit, and it tells me that this is the symbol of manifesting abundance.
Mm.
This is the symbol of like multiplication of energy.
Mm.
And that is what this energy has said. And it was very excited when we said we were going to launch the healers and the light workers in January. Like, this is important.
Yes.
The launching of this is important, is an important springboard for everything else. And then the YouTube is a graduation, and the Twiglet Zone is what helps it stay grounded.
Yes.
Because that's a consistent, there's consistency there. And there's also some up leveling of the meditations we have done into a package deal and monetizing that for something like $199 for 7 different chakras or whatever, however we think it is. But I see the number 199. I don't know if that's 18, that's 19. So then that's 0 or 10. Numerologically, it's a new beginning. And we want to continue to have people have new beginnings. That's our whole job, is like to elevate the planet. That's giving a very new beginning.
Yes.
And that's what we're all about. So that's what came in. Very simple.
That's good. I like the idea of live as well.
Yes.
And
For
live
us to
meditations. The live meditation, I know we've spoken about it.
really...
And maybe that's part of it as well, is the for beginners and advertisers say, right, chakra number 1. It's that's the free one. And then after that, to continue with the series, if you feel it works for you, then we can do the series. And that's where there is a price to that. Yeah,
something like that. But you and I, instead of us being in our own silo, part of this process needs to be blown out into the world. Part of us coming together. We're so unique in the way in which we have collaborated and the way in which we collaborate. And then maybe having guests come in and also do work. Maybe Faye Vale can come on with us. I see us together on the live. I see you doing your Twiglet Zone by yourself. Yeah. But like, let's say Faye Vale comes on, and I could sometimes just sit and maybe just interject, but it would be between you and Faye, and she, and I could listen, and maybe she draws something, or you and Judy, whoever. Yes. But there is a moment of them sharing their gifts on our show, or whatever you want to call it. But it comes in as a YouTube thing where we have people come in on our show and offer healing. And it's not some long, drawn out affair, max an hour, but bringing on the different modalities. And you, John, are such a great interviewer. And just allowing for them to take a moment to share their gifts and do something to help the people. And we start with our own, stable of people we have. Yes. Yeah. So I'd love to do one of the first ones with the interview with Chris, and I'd just be a fly on the wall. I mean, I'd be there, but it would be like a YouTube. But see the logistics. How do we do that now? How do we get on a live and then bring in Chris and then bring in me and Yes. Yeah, we'll have to work that one out, but there's also another platform that they're showing me. I have a friend. His name is Sayer, and he's created this platform called Unite, which is quite like YouTube, but it's just launching and it's quite new. And he really is asking me to get on there. So this might be a great place to begin. Instead of YouTube, it could be Unite. I will have to do my due diligence with that and speak with Sayer. But in the meantime, I do have a link to it that I can send you. Okay. For you to look at. All right. So that comes in as well. But, it's like if we can work out the logistics, which it looks like maybe YouTube's already worked out, there are these interviews. Now, do I always have to be there? Maybe not. But it's just something where I do see that us together creates a synergy, or like a caduceus, with the DNA swirling 2 strands. It's like, that's kind of how it's giving it to me. You and I are like the 2 strands of DNA. together that make up that healing vibration.
Very good.
Is there anything else that that you want to know or ask?
YouTube. Oh, I was going to ask about Sheila Seppi has her consciousness awareness network or something like that. The CAN. Now, I didn't get any response back from Sheila, and so I never followed up on it. And you mentioned TV, and YouTube obviously is a channel down which we've already gone. We could advertise, we could do something. Does the Sheila Seppi thing come through at all?
Well, when you mentioned her name, I got the chills, and that's always a sign of me that that is some direction to go in.
Mm.
So I got the chills, and that's if we can connect with Sheila Seppi, that would be amazing. But in the meantime, we gather content so that we have something to give or to show so that she can be encouraged and enthusiastic about it.
Yeah. And that'll cost us, $50 a month or $100 a month or $80 a month or something. But at the end of the day, it gives us a platform that gives us access to a lot of channels, proper channels. So I don't know. But yeah, if that sounds like something that's
Yeah,
worth
but
following.
it seems like that may be coming into the second quarter of 2023.
Okay.
We're to start the momentum moving
Yes.
in the first 3 months of the year.
Yes.
And that's a strong sense coming in, is stay the course. Now you are building relationships which are going to be so beneficial in the future. Like these relationships that you're building with everyone from the Lee House to the Crab Museum to Faye to all of these people, they are just like a prong in the brush. I don't know how to say it, but it's one. That's what's going to get us to expand and grow. It's like an orchard of just trees popping up all over and lights coming on. So I'm just very grateful. And then I want to do one thing. I would like to open myself up as a channel of light and blessings for a benevolent being of light to use my body as a vessel to send a message for John, Drew, Jole, Gabrielle, and Elevated Planet. I'm being told to this, like they want this energy, the oceans. The oceans are the water. There's anger in the water. There's water is angry emotions. The water's absorbing the emotions of mankind and is about to mirror that back. Be very aware of your energy during these times, sending loving vibrations through your anger, through your fear, and through your doubt. Because there are reverberations happening and a lot of lives will be lost. So your job is to try and hold back that energy of the ocean and the emotions of Mother Earth. There's a lot of anger in a tornado type of energy, of as if the ocean has come up and is swirling in different areas, and it's a critical mass of energy that is creating a tsunami somewhere in the world. And our job is to really step out with love. Your job. If you cannot love, if you cannot forgive, put it down. Put down the job. Do something different. Your job is to love through the hate, love through the fear, love through the guilt. My message to you is to be love.
Mm.
That is the only thing that is able to transform and bring you what you want. Yes, there is darkness, but before you got here, you chose to work with the light. The darkness is the fastest way there. The light must take your time, be methodical, and continue to build the way.
Mm.
There are many points of light. There's only one way in the dark, but there's many ways in the light. Other paths and roads and journeys have been paved, but you must make your own. And you are elevated planet has a foundation, but the house is not built. We see schematics, but the house isn't built, but the foundation is strong. Now it is time to build. Building is about relationships. So your people are there. Be bold. Be bold and ask for what you want. Connect with these people who you seem to think are out of your reach. They are not out of your reach. In fact, they need what you have to offer. Bang on the drum loudly with love. If you feel like you want to reach out to Deepak, reach out. If you feel you want to reach out to a monk, reach out. Show them what it is that you have and that you can do to help them elevate and help you elevate the planet. Be bold. Get out of the comfort zone that you are in by love and spend time sending love into the ocean. That's going to help. Emotion, water, emotion. You're in turmoil. Not you, the proverbial you is in turmoil. What are you doing to help people with their turmoil? We are doing. Where is the light? Shine the light.
Mm.
Tsunami. Okay, so let's figure that out. Okay, so I did that for a moment. I tried to really step aside and let that energy come through me. And that was the message. I hope I can get stronger and more grounded and more available to hear some really deep messages and messages of the future. But the one with the ocean has been a recurring theme throughout these interstellar beings that have come to me in regards to the ring of fire, in regards to being angry, in regards to all of this. So it's been a year. Have we had any eruptions? No. Have we had any tsunamis? No. So this is something that we want to keep our eyes upon for the coming future.